Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the next Speedrun Interview. This time, I'm interviewing someone named Breaknrox. And now, let's get started. Why did you start speedrunning?
So I actually played a lot of Nintendo 64 when I was a kid growing up. Mario Kart 64 was always one of my favorite games. I actually hadn't played for a number of years, and I don't know why, but one random day decided to pick up the controller and start playing again. And I think I was actually playing the track Mario Raceway. I got what I thought was a pretty decent fast lap time, and I thought I'd look it up. I searched on Google. That's where I found Mario Kart 64.com. Found the ranks, only to find that the time that I thought was relatively decent actually wasn't that great after all when you compare it to a lot of the top guys on that website. So yeah, this kind of sparked my competitive side in me to keep going and see how far I could take it, improve my time. It was also around this time that I did find Twitch, and I started watching some of the existing Mario Kart 64 speedrunners, particularly a couple of Aussie guys in Jaden and Glenn. Shout out to those guys, and they kind of encouraged me to keep going, keep playing, fill out a full timesheet as well. And I've kind of just kept going since then, and I've now been speedrunning Mario Kart 64 for roughly 9 months.
What games are you currently speedrunning, and what games do you plan on speedrunning in the future?
I guess you could say I'm relatively new to speedrunning as a whole. Right now I am solely speedrunning Mario Kart 64. I find this a pretty challenging game, but at the same time, it's got a really supportive community of players, which kind of keeps you going and keeps you motivated as well. I am a huge Nintendo 64 fan in general, so if I was to speedrun future games, I'd probably stay within that Nintendo 64 theme. Maybe something like Diddy Kong Racing, 1080 Snowboarding, or possibly even GoldenEye. I know that's got a pretty big following and big community as well.
What glitches, skips, or tricks would you say has been the easiest and also the hardest for you to perform?
If anyone has played Mario Kart 64, they would know there's quite a few different skips, different shortcuts, different glitches in the game. The crazy thing is some of them are still even being discovered today, 25 years since the release of the game. And for example, the Toad's Turnpike that was only found a few months back. For me personally, I play a lot of the non-shortcut, but I've certainly, just for fun or even just casually, played some of the shortcut time trials and the shortcut glitches as well. I think as far as the easiest ones go, it's hard to go past Frap Snowland. We're simply driving off to the right or the left-hand side of the course at the start of the lap. Lakitu thinks you've actually completed the full lap and puts you back at the end and actually gives you the lap. So that track is pretty broken. Alongside, I guess you could say, another relatively easy and well-known skip. I don't think everybody's done this if they've played Mario Kart, at least even as a kid. He's jumping off to the left-hand side of the start of Rainbow Road and skipping probably a third or half of that Rainbow Road lap as well. So hardest tricks, it's hard to probably go past the Weather Tenko, which I think is notoriously known as a relatively difficult shortcut, and I think there's only 3 players roughly, I could be wrong, but I think 3 players that have actually done 3 out of 3 Weather Tenkos on Choco Mountain. Also another really hard skip, which I think is also pretty notoriously known, is the 3 out of 3 mile style on Luigi Raceway, where you're trying to kind of bounce over the fence to skip the majority of the lap there as well.
What games were you shocked to see others speedrun?
To be honest, I was even pretty surprised that people were doing all cups, no skips and skips GP runs when I first joined the Mario Kart community. So, I guess so much needs to go right, particularly from an RNG perspective, if you're trying to get a really competitive top time in those types of runs. So I didn't actually realize when I kind of discovered Twitch, discovered speedrunning, that there was such a big community for Super Mario 64. It's insanely competitive, and I think even if you look back at some of the old school Super Nintendo games as well, whether that be Super Mario World, games like maybe Battletoad, Donkey Kong Country, games like that, which I guess growing up as a kid I found really difficult even to finish, even to complete those games. But the fact that there's people that speedrun them on a regular basis and compete and I guess finish those in record time is absolutely crazy to see players like that speedrun those types of games.
What is your biggest goal for speedrunning?
So when I started speedrunning Mario Kart 64, I think I came in roughly 300th rank, and now I'm roughly, I think, 48th rank in the world. So I think if somebody told me that kind of 9 months ago when I started playing Mario Kart, I probably wouldn't have believed them. So yeah, it's been a good journey, and it's great to kind of see that that improvement as I keep playing. I think, it's also for me a bit of a personal challenge to see how far I can keep going. But I think more importantly than that, it's as long as you're enjoying the game and you're getting some kind of fulfillment in that game, you're motivated to keep playing. I think that's really important as well. And I think, something as I've gotten better at the game that I've really enjoyed is seeing, newer players just kind of come into the community and watch them get better, sharing knowledge, sharing tips, and just bouncing back off other people in the community as well is also really good. In regards to, I guess, shortcut time trials, I'm definitely more of a non-shortcut player at the moment, so I think there's probably an opportunity there if I want to keep speedrunning Mario Kart to kind of get more involved in the shortcut side. Things like GP runs, the 150cc skips or no skips. I think that could also be something that I haven't done before, which I think could be a really good challenge as well, and start speedrunning something in that category. And I'm actually going to be entering my first Mario Kart competition in the next couple of months when the One Try League comes on as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm definitely expecting to lose. There's some great players which I know are really going to be insanely good. But I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to having a chance to play some Mario Kart with some other guys in the community. So definitely looking forward to that coming up soon as well.
Alright everybody, that's going to be it for the interview. Thank you for being a part of my series, Rox. It was cool to have you, buddy. If you guys like to check out Breaknrox, then I'll leave a link to his Twitch in the description down below. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.